Saturday South Arena for the Novice A, the final regular season game against Port Perry. These two teams are split between 2 points for third place. Trying to put it into the zone. Number 44 starts it out from that center. Toros pick it up. Gignoli fires it back into the Port Perry zone. Fires it around the boards. Captain at the blue line by Houston. Still stays in the zone. McLean trying to get it. Pokes past him down the ice. Houston's got to hurry back. Fires it up the center. Knocked down by Bruce. Bruce backhands it into the Toros zone and behind the net. Houston picks it up and behind the goal. Back for Gignoli and behind the net. Taking his time looking for a pass at the center. Tried to hit leg and that got picked off there at the Toros bench. Still digging away on that loose puck. Toros trying to get it away out of the zone. And playing with a lead pass right under the stick of Travis Griffin. Trying to get the first shot on goal. Couldn't get around the defense there. Number 44 was able to come back and sweep it away from him. Griffin goes into the corner and sends it out of front for McLean. He couldn't shoot it on the forehand. Goes out in front of the net, taken away. Goes in behind the goal. Digging on it is McLean in the corner trying to step it out of front. Stacks in with a quick shot. Big save out in front of the net. First save of the game. McLean on the rebound out of front. And the Toros missed that one as well. The first two breaks there, that took a Toros bounce out in front, but he couldn't put it into the open net. Leading it in over the blue line for Port Perry with a quick shot. That one got blocked there by Lee as he put his body on the line to block that shot. Goes in behind the net. Number 13 trying to go back to the line. That's going to get picked off by Gorham trying to get it out. Rolled it on net, and there's the first save of the day for Leg. Face off coming off to the left of the Toros goal, trying to get it out. Captain at the blue line by number 40. Fires it all the way down the ice. And it's going to go for an icing call. Face off coming off to the left of Leg. Trying to keep it in. Couldn't get it out though. Number 11 from the Toros bench. Travis is keeping it in. Gignoli knocks it down, trying to move it out through center ice. Taking off his stick. Coming in over the blue line. Looking to take a shot. And he comes in offside. King picks it up, swings it in there, knocked down by Lee. Ryan Lee uses the board to put it back into the zone. Lee pass over the stick of number 88, but it's going to get collected up there at center. The Leg uses the boards at the penalty box area, trying to get it in there. Port Perry picks that off. Head and shot trying to get rid of it out of the blue line, and it's an offside. Face off just inside the blue line. Port Perry win the draw, fire it back in. It's going to roll in wide of the net and behind the goal. Lee gets it over there. So Leg fires it around the board. And Perez picks it up. Perez trying for a lead pass from McLean. This is going to be a 2-on-1 with McLean and Griffin with a shot. Stopped there by the goaltender. Rebound out in front of the net. Couldn't get the backhand away. Knocked down by Lee at center ice. Splitting the D, getting into the zone. Starts this from all the way from center, but he couldn't get the shot away though. Number 2 picks it up for Port Perry in the corner. Gets taken into the boards. There's a pass for King. Not going to get past Griffin, so he backhands it into the zone. Lead pass for McLean, picks it up. McLean picks it up at center. Sorry's going to be outside, sweeps it into the zone. Knocked down by Houston, but he couldn't corral it. Could they do an opportunity here for number 8, taking the first shot, and that got blocked there by Houston. Going at the net, that doesn't make it to the goal as the Toros trying to fire it around the board. For Perez, trying to get rid of it out of his zone. Perez going up there with McLean, and that pass, trying to get it to Griffin. Pass picked off there by Perez. Perez trying to go in there, but he poked the puck too far past him. Trying to set it out in front for Griffin, and that got taken away. Captain at the blue line by Houston, taking a shot, and that got blocked. A lot of blocked shots so far, not a lot of shots getting through to the net. Through that goal, that was a attempted pass that almost went over the stick of number 44. leading it out. Trying to get around his men with a quick shot. Rode in on goal. And that one just went wide as Saxena tipped it wide of the net. That one over the stick there of number 7. Taken away by Gorham. Going away with the puck with a lead pass. Nice pass right under the stick of Evan Hay, trying to get around the check. Puts it into the corner. Hay has Saxena at the front, and that pass just missed him. Going into the corner though to try and pick it up. Saxena with a shot. Goes in behind the net. Gorham's going to be there on the loose puck in the corner. Try and get around a couple of deeks. Gorham getting away from set 40. Can't get it out. Best gets it over there for Ginioli with a backhand shot. And that got blocked and fired all the way down the ice. Preston Best getting back as fast as he could against number 93 in the corner. And now Ginioli picks it up. Ginioli with a lead pass, too far past Saxena. And picked up there by number 7. Fired around the boards. That stays in onside as Hay brought it in over the blue line. Throws it out of front. And couldn't put it in. Hay tries for another wraparound. And that one couldn't convert on that. Goes in behind the net. Number 40's on it, in behind the goal. Fires it around the board. Saxena is going to cut that one off. Right there, kept in at the blue line though. And it rolled over the stick. Could lead to an opportunity here for number 90. But a nice play there by Legg to poke it off his stick. Here comes Ginioli with it. He got hacked there by number 94. And Hay gave number 94 a whack just right back. All fair now. Number 44 throws it at the front. And a nice defensive play by Shaw to break that up. Throws it at the goal, tipped at the front. And that just dribbled wide of the goal. Port Perry putting on a little bit of pressure. Toros trying to get rid of it. Throws it at the front. And it's Legg who falls on it. And he'll get a face-off. Burnett takes a draw versus Papa Giorgio. Moves it out through center ice. McNevin trying to get rid of it out of his zone. Bruce was able to hold the blue line. Lee uses the boards to get it up there for McNevin, trying to catch up to the puck. And it goes down the ice for an icing call. 2:41 left to go here in a scoreless first period. Both clubs have had numerous chances. Just haven't put one into the back of the net yet. Backhand shot there by Good. Thrown at the goal, taken away by Shaw. Can't get it out past Good at the blue line. Number 2. Trying to take a shot. Swept away by Shaw. Trying to get it out past Bruce, and he will. That pass went off the stick there of McNevin. Here's Lee picking it up with a lead pass for Shaw. Nice move there by Shaw. Trying to get a shot away now. And his shot goes into the corner. Number 44, Bruce, picks it up for Port Perry. And that lead pass goes past everybody. There's number 88 picking it up from the penalty box. Toros take it away with Shaw. But he ran into 2 Port Perry players and couldn't bring it in over the blue line. Baker with a lead pass onto the stick of number 13, and it's offside. Faceoff gets one back into the zone. Best knocked it down with a lead pass. Going past everybody. Griffin trying to pick it up. Fired around the board. Goes back into the zone where Best knocks it down, trying to clear it out. He uses the glass up there for Griffin. Nice play there by McLean. Couldn't go with the puck though. Keeping it out of the blue line is Griffin, but it's offside. We get another draw just inside Port Perry blue line. Preston Best had to get it past Joyce. There gets fired down there. Knocked down by Ginioli right there at the blue line from his own zone. Lead pass there for Perez, who fell down before he could get a backhand away. And here comes the lead pass, bringing it in, offside. In the last minute of play of period number 1 right now, 58 seconds left. Lee tried for a pass, and that almost got picked off there by number 81. Perez is going to pick up the loose puck and try and get around his man. Try and get around Legg for an opportunity, but he forgot the puck. Kept in there by Baker. Fired around the boards. It goes in behind the net. Lee's there in behind the goal, trying to get rid of it with a lead pass for Giffen. One over his stick, kept in at the line there by number 7. 20 seconds left to go. Legg in the corner, picks it up, fires it around the boards. Joyce picks that one off. Joyce gets around a couple of checks, but couldn't pull the trigger on the forehand. Throws it out in front instead and that went past everybody into the corner. Toros just trying to kill off the rest of this period. 10 seconds left. Leg fires it around the boards. Becker's going to try and keep that one in, and he will, as Perez tried to slide and knock it out. That one's going to get fired off Perez. Kept in at the blue line. There goes the buzzer. 10 period number 1. It's 0-0 after 1 period of play. Starting period number 2. It's going to get let in there. And for the first shot was Hay, and it went in behind the net. Picking it up in behind his own goal with a lead pass there for number 3. Couldn't go with the puck. Kept in at the blue line, and it goes offside. Hay takes the draw just inside the blue line. Knocked down there by Clark. Clark puts it in behind the net. Pearson on the loose puck in behind the net. Looking for a lead pass. Tried to hit Saxena, and that got broken away. Thrown in at the goal and behind the net. Stuff it out front. Toros go away with it. Gorham couldn't chip it past the defender, but a lead pass. Hay trying to catch up to it. Not going to have enough juice to go for icing. That gets picked out there by Gorham, but it went over his stick. Ginioli uses the boards to clear it through center. Hay trying to dig on the loose puck. It comes free. And number 93 gets it for Port Perry. Trying to chip it into the zone. See why these two teams were tight in the standings, because it's been a tight game so far. Nobody's been able to hit the scoreboard yet. Hay going up through center ice. Trying to get around the check of number 7. Might be an opportunity here for Hay with a shot. Went wide. And then he goes sliding into the boards and behind the goal. There's a lead pass from Brunette right onto the stick of number 2, but it rolled off the tape of his stick. Goes into the corner. Ginioli trying to come up with the puck, and there's a quick shot. Stopped there by Leg. Just came up here to keep it at 0-0. Face off. Coming off to the left of the Toros goal. It's fired around up through center ice. Papa Giorgio trying to get it past. Bruce couldn't do it. Goes in behind the net there for number 88. Sending it out front for number 2 with a quick shot. Rolled through the crease. Starting it up through center ice. There's McNevin who lost the puck. Taken down at center ice. Number 10. King loses it. Swept back there at the Port Perry bench. Fired around for number 88. King's going to pick it up and get that chip pass. And number 2 is trying to catch up to it for a lead. Going on a break, but his backhand went wide. Lee's going to take the carom off the backhand boards with a lead pass right under the stick of Papa Giorgio. Couldn't go with it though. Now Max Papa Giorgio settles it down with a lead pass for Shaw, trying to spring him. And Shaw had it poked off his stick by Bruce as it goes into the corner. All alone out in front of the net with McNevin, but they couldn't get a pass to him out in front. On his own, that's Joyce coming in over the blue line. Throws it at the goal with a quick shot. Went high and wide over the net. That one-timer just fired high and wide. Papa Giorgio with a lead pass, kept in there at the blue line by number 40. Puts it in behind the net. The strong pass kept in at the blue line by Baker. And now they chip it out. McNevin picking it up. McNevin trying to get to the loose puck and throw it at the goal. Taken off his stick. And here comes the opportunity for Joyce with a lead pass. For number 91, roll past him, the Toros get it in their own zone. Clark has it. Tried to slap it out through center. Port Perry still onside. Into the corner for Joyce. Joyce getting around the check of Leg. Now he's going to go right to the goal. Take a shot, and a big save there by Leg, but they put in the rebound out of front of the net, and there's the first goal of the game. Leg stopped the first shot, but there was nothing he could do in the rebound, and it's 1-0 in favor of Port Perry. Opportunity to come in there, getting around the check with number 93, but he put it in behind the net. In behind the goals, McLean, who took his man down in the corner. Now for Ginioli up there for too far for Perez. Poke past him by Clark, who comes in offside. McLean takes the draw. Port Perry win it, coming over the zone. Number 93 looking to take a shot, rolled in on goal, and it's stopped there by legs. Another face-off coming off to the left of the Toros goal, trying to move it out through center ice and split the D with a lead pass for Gorham. Trying to go off to the races is Davis Gorham. He got tripped there by Clark and didn't get all he wanted to on the shot. It was a big save though, kept in at the blue line by Leg. Taking his shot, and that hit a Port Perry player right in front of the net. Fired at the goal, tipped it in front. Gorham almost tipped that one in. Gorham has the puck though, trying to set it out in front. Fired around the boards. That's going to get kept in at the line by Houston. John Paul Houston shot, thrown at the goal, taken away by Port Perry. Now Best picks it up at center, and his lead pass is taken away. And number 94 got taken down, and that's actually with a lead pass, trying to start it at the center with Hay. Hay going up there with Gorham, couldn't shoot it. Gorham goes into the corner, trying to escape the check of Clark as it goes in behind the net. Baker picks it up, fires it around. Saxena is there to try and take it away, but now Port Perry get it. Pearson going back into his own zone. Ryan Lee picks it up, goes in behind the net, fires it around the boards for Gorham. 1-0 Port Perry on a goal here in the second period. Digging on the loose puck, trying to get it free for the Toros. Now it finally comes free and gets fired around, but they still can't get it out. Gorham's going to do exactly that, but his pass for Hay was too far past him. Number 7 collected it and fired it back in behind the net. That's going to get taken away by number 2 in the corner. Toros trying to get it out of there and relieve a little bit of pressure. It's in a maze of players there, and it comes free for Preston Betts, who gets it out. Number 7 got pressured on there by Saxena. Couldn't do anything with the puck. Here comes the opportunity here for the Toros, and we're going to get our first penalty of the game coming up. There's no penalty on the call. It looked like there was going to be one. Knocked down at center for number 13. He has checked up. Now we're going to get the penalty call. Pretty sure about this one. This one's going right in on goal, and Leg's going to touch it. Now Port Perry have a chance to extend their lead up 1-0. Fired around the boards, kept in at the blue line. Quick shot on goal. Hit a man out of front and dribbled wide of the net. Houston just trying to get rid of it and fired around the boards for Shaw, trying to get it out. Digging on a loose puck. Now it gets fired past Clark down the ice. Back to retrieve it is Bruce in his own zone. And take his time and go in behind his own net. Look for a better pass to lead it out for number 13. 13 gets away, and it's offside. Now McLean wins a big draw just inside the Toros line. Clark picks it up, trying to put it into the zone. Drop pass there for number 81. Number 81 going to try and pull the trigger on the forehand, and that got blocked. Now McLean gets the opportunity to fire it down the ice. Instead, he's going to go with the puck. Ryan McLean with a big pass out through center. Too far past McNevin though. Taken away, but now it gets stripped away by McNevin. Legs going back there in the zone from the Port Perry bench with a backhand taken away from him. It gets trapped in behind the net. Preston Best in behind the net. Looking for a lead pass. Uses the boards, kept in by Clark. And now it gets swept right there by McLean. McNevin's going to pick it up there. Get around a check. McNevin's going to be on his own here with his shot. Stopped there by the goalie. Rebound out of front, and they couldn't sweep it in. And now here comes the opportunity for number 81 with a pass. That's an offside. Face-off gets won by the Toros. Fired around the boards. Baker going back in his own zone. Fired up to center ice for number 11. Picked up by Max Papagiorgio. Trying to get around number 13 and couldn't do it. Number 94 gets stripped. And Papagiorgio tried to get out over the blue line, but he might have been just an inch short and goes offside. McLean wins the draw back for Houston with a lead pass. 5:35 left to go here in the second period. 1-0 Port Perry, and that pass gets picked up by Lee, leading it into the zone, getting around the check, putting it in behind the net. McLean trying to muscle number 7 in the corner. Griffin's got it, sends it out of front. That's going to get kept in by Houston, trying to get a shot through. Nice block there by number 11. Houston's going to keep that one in as well. Get it over there for Lee, trying to get a shot through. And there's McLean at the side of the net. Scores! McLean put it in at the side of the goal. We are tied at 1. Fired in behind the net. Over there for Gorham, trying to get rid of it with a lead pass. Past everybody down the ice. Toros have tied things up at 1. Apparently we're not. Saxena picks it up. There's a tripping call. Penalty coming up here to Port Perry. I'm going to have to give my apologies. There's only 4 minutes left on the battery here. We're not going to get this full game in. Fired around the boards for Ginioli. Knocked down by number 7. Puts it in behind the net. Throws it out of front, taken away. Around the boards. Shaw's going to knock that down, go back to the line. Over there for Best. Trying to get it through. Throws it at the net. Went wide. Throws it at the goal, goes in behind the net. McLean's in there in behind the goal, trying to go back to the line. Over there for Houston. Toros trying to take advantage of the 1-1 tie as that rolled wide of the net. Sending it out of front again, and it will hit the side of the goal. Digging on it. Port Perry are going to pick it up and try and get it out of the zone. We're going to get a penalty coming up. Going back into the corner, we're back to action as the camera's getting charged up. While it was away, the Toros took a 2-1 lead. Tipped out of front, and they score it in front of the net to tie things up at 2. Face off at center ice. Shot away. Ginioli picks it up, trying to get it up there for Gorham. Trying to get away from Bateman with a lead pass. Over there for Hay, trying to put it into the zone. Fired down. Knocked down at center ice, trying to get around the check. Goes in behind the net for Hay, trying to get it out. Captain at the blue line. The lead pass to Saxena. Saxena going in over the zone with a pass over there for Gorham. Shaw puts it into the zone for Gorham. And set it out in front. That hit a man out of front. Backhand shot. Banging away at the rebound with Saxena out in front of the net. And he can't put it in. Still tied at 2.